Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 154. We the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
And Dave, I went to the DMV the other day.
DMV. Oh, you got what?
Go ahead. You assume what I got.
You got your license plate to Florida?
My license plate was already so when I bought the new car back in December, it was registered in Florida. I was still in New York. I was just driving a Florida registered vehicle, which is fine. But you should get it switched over. You should get your license switched over within like 30 days of moving to a new state if you are establishing residency and getting a job. So I've been a New York resident living in Florida for the past almost 5 years. And I finally, the other day, became, oh God, I shouldn't like, look, shit ass picture. Look at this fucking shit ass picture.
No smile, no little crack of a smile.
No, I sat down and I looked at the camera to like prepare, and immediately she goes, "Okay, you're good." Because I was like, it's a huge DMV that I went to. This place is fucking massive. You walk in, you sit in a waiting room, and they call you by your last four of your phone number, and they go 0538 to window 57, and there's like 64 windows in this place that you can go up to, so that you're in the lobby. You're in the waiting room. They call your number, and there's like 17 TV screens full of numbers. They call yours. You go through these automatic doors into a separate room that then closes you in.
Jesus.
And there's windows upon windows upon windows full of people that can help you. And so I go there, and the picture taking area is in the middle of the room, and the windows are all on like the outside of the room. So like I was a good like 25 feet away from the person who was helping me. And so she was like yelling over to me. And so I didn't have time to smile. And she goes, I like went over to review the picture, and she goes, if you like it, like click OK. If you don't like it, we can redo it. And I was like, I'm not fucking going over there and doing that whole process again. I just clicked
OK. I think for mine, it's over there. I can't remember if I'm smiling.
I was smiling in my New York one. I can tell you, I had a big old smile on my face. Now I look like a fucking, I'm just like, just like caught off guard.
That's what my, whatchamacallit, my,
give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the light on in here.
I'm going to grab mine.
Get down. Sorry, you were saying?
And I hope you,
What?
Hope you enjoyed that ad break. No, I just wanted to see. Yeah. See, I got a crack smile. I got not even a crack. I got a full ass smile.
Yeah, I had a full ass smile in mine. Yeah, that's how I look in my New York one. And you know what they did? They snipped. They cut a whole corner off my New York one.
Whole corner?
Yeah,
so
they like
use it.
Yeah, they just cut that off.
Oh, okay.
And I still have it, but like obviously now like I can't do anything with it. Not that I would, right? But
before, so I have my permit somewhere because
I still have all of mine.
This is a second picture.
Yeah, mine is the one on my New York license is when I turned 21. And
your New York. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I have the one from when I was 16 on my learner's permit, and then my first driver's license, they just used the same picture. And then I didn't get another driver's license until I turned 21. And that was, wait a second, did I turn 21 down? No, I didn't turn 21 down here. I can't remember.
No, you couldn't have.
No, because I've been down here almost 5 years, which means I would have been 21 when I moved down.
Yeah.
So I've got a learner's permit with my 16-year-old picture, and I look like a fucking little rat. Didn't do my hair that day. And then,
dude, yeah.
Yeah, because you just go, right? Like it's first thing in the morning to get your learner's permit, and you just like,
because it's like, dude, the day that I got my permit, we were supposed to go to South Carolina to, I want to say, I think we were going down there for, I think we were just going down there for like a vacation. And I was like, we were going on my birthday. And I was like, well, I'm not going. I was like, I'm getting my learner's permit.
Gotta get your permit.
And
Yeah.
mom was like, well, we can just get it when we get back. I'm like, no,
I
I'm
want it
not
now.
waiting.
Yeah.
I was like that, I'm just not gonna go. Like, all right, we'll just stop there in the morning. So we get there as soon as they open.
Yep.
Can walk in
Take
there,
the test.
take the test, pass it. I think I got the most you could get wrong, like
Yep.
6.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, come take your picture. And I had just spoken up to go on a 14-hour or whatever drive somewhere. My hair is just horrible. Pretty sure I had braces at the time. So it was awful. And then I had that picture up until before I was 21 is when I got this.
I think I got my picture for my most recent New York license. I got that picture while I was 20, but it was like for my, because like your first license expires on your 21st birthday if you get it like at a normal time.
Right.
So it expires on your 21st birthday. So you have to get, or was it 18? No, it's 21. So you have to get a new one when you turn 21. And that's what I got the picture like a few days before my 21st birthday. And I was like just leaving family video or something like that. So I was like happy as a clam.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, so there was the terrible picture. I updated this one to make it better, and then there's this one.
Is that your buff state?
No, it's my pistol thingy.
Are you not allowed to smile on that one?
No, that one, that one's just like,
that's like passport. You can't smile. Which like let me fucking smile, right? Like who gives a shit? Why does everybody have to look miserable?
I hate like one, I was wearing a cutoff sleeve shirt. And my hair was like all right, but I had woken up late. So like, because the appointment was at like 2, and I work nights, so I'm just like, so I try to get up by noon, but sometimes I just like oversleep a little because it happens,
because life.
And and because either I probably didn't go to bed right away or whatever. So either way, I woke up later than I wanted to, and I wasn't able to like get anything. So my hair was like all right, okay. It was like whatever. I would want it down more on this side than it was in this picture, but so he was just like, yeah, I was like, smile, no smile. He's like, yeah, just straight face. So I went like this, and I hate like my face is so unsymmetrical, dude. It is so fucking annoying. Like when I use like the Snapchat camera, it's like whatever. But if I use the iPhone front-facing camera, bro, it's like my face like somehow just
that's because the front-facing camera is showing you what you really look like.
It's horrible.
I know, it's awful.
Snapchat
I look
gives you
so bad.
Snapchat gives you such a false sense of hope.
You're like, oh, I'm a pretty decent looking human being.
Yeah.
And then you see your front-facing camera and you're like, why the fuck do people even look at me?
Dude,
like, why do people give me the time of day?
Yes. Holy shit. I see that. I'm like, who talks to me, bro?
I question how I've ever had any girlfriend every time I see a picture of myself.
Like if I were to, like right now, I'm like, all right, I look fine.
Yeah, which is why I never, now let me do it just because, right?
I'm gonna do it. And
I never do this shit because I look fucking awful.
How do you,
like, I can't, like, I'm always leaning. Am I always looking like this?
Dude, wait, how do you change it? Now, I know the people can't, I know you people can't see this, but
click the little arrow where it says
video settings.
Yep, and then mirror my video. Let me turn mine back. Oh, God.
Dude, it's so weird. Like
oh, wait a second, it didn't flip for me on yours. So I look like how
you still look normal.
Oh shit, I just sounded like an idiot.
Unless I just like, oh wait, yeah, you can't see
it flips for you, but it doesn't flip for me.
But like, dude, what's going on with the right side of my face?
See, but to me,
dude, I'm
like
looking
you look perfectly normal. This is how you always look.
Is this correct? Yeah, this is normal.
I don't know. You still normal to me. I can't see you.
No, it's still normal, I think.
Like I didn't realize I'm always leaning.
yeah, but we're really not because like, oh shit, I just rolled over my headphones. Dude, like it looks like I have fucking what's that palsy? Something
Cerebral palsy.
Dude. Like, bro, it looks like half my face.
So I wonder, like, because I'm recording, they may have seen my flip.
Oh yeah,
which yeah, so maybe
because you didn't just see mine, right?
no, I could not see yours at all.
Yeah, so they might see yours. Like I've always
Wild.
noticed, like
Oh
that,
god,
like
I
this
hate it.
side
Like
of
I just feel like I'm tilting my head always.
this side of my face. Oh yeah, if I look at this camera, like my head looks straight right now.
I can't function
Like it
looking at
looks
myself.
straight, but like if I'm like it's just like here's my neck. Like fuck, it's stupid, bro. I hate it.
It's like this is just a good angle of me all the time. How I look to me right now is a
Yeah.
good angle. So like
This-
which side of the posters or which side
They're to me, they're on your left side. Yeah.
So wait, are the words backwards?
No.
Oh, right, because they are on my left side in real life. But oh, they're actually so like when I flip it, to me, they're on my right in the video.
Yeah,
But they're actually on
like
my
when
left.
I flip, if I flip this, the chair moves over here
Yeah.
when I flip, but it is actually over here.
It's funny how everything is actually where it is.
Yeah. Like it is actually correct here.
Yeah.
But if I were to
It's
mirror
actually
myself,
on my left side.
yeah,
Like
so
yours is on your
so basically if I tossed up a mirror, the chair would be over here, right? No, it should be over here. I said, why does it do that? You know what I hate is when I'm in the bathroom trying to comb and I'm like looking in the
and you're like, where the fuck is that piece of hair?
bro, it is so hard.
Why can our brain not comprehend a reflection?
I literally look at it, right? So like I'm looking like this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, there's this piece of hair right here. So I go like this, and I'm like, and then I just don't look at it. I'm like, and then I look back, and
You're
I'm like,
like-
oh, I fucking missed it. I'm like, like, I don't know if I'm just so stupid.
It's like so like our brain we can like
Oh.
we can register like a reflection, right? Like this is my reflection right now. It's not how you see me. Well, it is how you see me how you see me, but like to me I'm looking at a reflection of myself. But like our brain cannot comprehend looking at us. Like when you like get your true image, when you reverse your image, your brain is like, what the fuck are we looking at? Like why do you
Yeah,
look
like
so backwards? Because like my hair, right? My hair comb, it looks like shit right now, but like goes to the
Right.
left, right?
yeah,
But when I look at myself, I'm like, why does my hair look like that? That's why I'm so
Oh.
self-conscious about my hair.
I flipped my camera. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hair always fucks me up when I'm
Yeah. You're like, why does my hair look so lopsided? Why is my head so lopsided?
yeah.
I fucking
dude.
hate it.
I'm the right side of my face. Like I'm pretty sure it's the right side. Oh, actually, I can look. Yeah, like this, like it's just like my fucking like lip. It just like cuts down more than this one. Like this one's more gradual.
Yeah.
Comes down. This one like it just like
You
cuts
got a fucking
down.
lazy lip?
Dude, I do. Like you can't see this.
No, I can't.
Nah, you can't.
I think I look fairly normal. So like this like looks like a decent picture of
Well,
me.
like
Well,
when this one, when I'm smiling,
I'm really just gonna give away all my information here.
when I'm smiling in my license, yeah, that looks normal. When I straight face it,
See, but like right now, like when I show it to the camera, right? Like I show it to the camera and that looks like me right there. The hair going
Right.
to the left. But then
Yeah.
I look at it and suddenly it's the opposite. But I don't think I look that weird in this picture. I think I look stupid for not smiling, but like I don't know. It's something about like
Yeah.
looking at a live image of yourself backwards or flipped like the normal way that
Mhm.
just fucks my brain up. And it's like I look
yeah, it's weird. The comb thing
Awful.
fucks me up all the time.
yeah.
I don't understand. Yo, you ever like are laying in bed and like you see your foot What? Like you think it's your right foot.
But your legs are crossed?
Yeah, like your legs are crossed.
Yeah.
And just you looking at it, you're like, oh, that's my right foot. And you go to move your right foot, but it
And the
doesn't
other
move.
one moves.
You're like, it just, oh man, bro, that fucked me up so
Well,
many
that's like
times when
when
I
you
was
do,
younger.
oh God, when you do like this thing, right? And you're like, and everybody's like pointing a finger and tell me which one to move. And as long as
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't, as
yeah.
long as they don't touch the finger, you
Yeah, like,
can't.
well, I can do it now. I'm actually smarter
Yeah.
than when I was
Wait,
younger.
hold on. I'm struggling. I want to move the one with
I
the
moved the
ring on
wrong one.
it. I want to move the one with the ring on it. That's the one. Yeah. But like, that's because I have to focus. Like, I'm trying to move not this one, the other one, that one.
It doesn't help that it doesn't help that my fingers are fucked in the way that when I try and move like just my ring finger, all my fingers decide to move
You
because
mean
they're
you
just
can't do
like,
that?
no, I can. But okay, my pinky's the worst.
You can't
Like,
bend your pinky down?
I can with this one, but I can't with this one.
Well, stop trying to bend it all the way like that. You just bend it at the mid knuckle.
Dude, it doesn't work. Like
You
if
got
I
to
don't
crack your pinkies more.
if I don't bend like this one is like you can still see that it's still trying to go down. But look at it. I just tried to
I'm look at that, straight as a goddamn arrow.
dude, my finger feels like it's yeah, no, I can't do that.
I can't bend this one anymore because that's the one I broke. Like it'll only go that far.
I
Whereas
have to really
this one can
force
go
it.
nearly all the way down. Look at that. McDonald's, bitch.
Oh, stupid.
I don't know. I was watching a stream that was sponsored by McDonald's, so I just saw the McDonald's logo there.
My right hand's better than this
Your
one.
dominant hand. So
This one's just
we just look like idiots right now.
this is just
Anybody
fucking
listening to this
stupid.
is like, what the fuck are these idiots
Yeah,
doing?
what are they doing?
Yeah.
Um,
I texted 911 today. Have you seen that trend? How that's like a
nice.
thing?
What'd you do?
Well, I
No,
didn't
I have
do.
not seen it.
Yeah, okay. So there's been like a thing going around like social media, Facebook primarily, which is probably why you haven't seen it, where you can text 911. And it'll automatically connect you to your local. So like if you text 911 right now, it'll automatically connect you to a Seneca Police Department. And it's like I think it's like a real person.
That's dope.
Yeah, and they like you can text them an emergency, which is like super helpful, like in case you're being
You have to be quiet.
Yeah, so you can just text them. And so I saw this a couple times on Facebook. I'm like, okay, I've seen it a few times, so it must be true. So today I used it to my advantage. I was driving to donate plasma, which I didn't end up doing because I was an hour late and I didn't realize that. But I was driving there and there was this guy fucking tailgating me in this ugly ass Chevy like Trailblazer. Dude was flooring it on a 45 on my asshole and just being a maniac. So I immediately pulled out my phone whilst driving, incriminating, and I texted 911 and I said,
Take the bigger incrimination.
Yeah,
trying to save someone's life by texting 911.
Exactly. Let me tell you what I said. I didn't delete the text message because I wanted to talk about it on the podcast. I said, hello, not sure if this works, because that's how you always start it, right? When you're not 100% sure.
Yeah. You're like,
not sure if this works, but wanted to say there's a gray Chevy with a license plate, which I will not say online, driving recklessly, speeding and tailgating on 429 northbound toward near the turnpike, which is exactly where I was. He was ahead of me. And so they texted back, you have reached Winter Garden PD. I can transfer you to the Florida Highway Patrol Turnpike. And then I texted back. I said, thanks. I lost sight of the vehicle. So like, I can't do any more for you, but I figure they went through a toll and you have their license plate number now. So you should just be able to look that shit up, right?
all right.
So I'm hoping that they arrest this motherfucker.
Well,
not that I'll ever
arrest
know. He's just like, I'm going to start doing that more often. I'm going to be that asshole.
They like text you, hey, thank you so much.
We got him.
We got him. And you get like a check in the mail for
yeah.
$500.
They're like, also, do you want a job? But yeah, from now on, I'm going to start doing that. Whenever I see somebody driving like a fucking asshole, I'm going to text 911 and say, hey, here's their license plate. Here's where they are. I've called before.
Dude, they're literally going to like block your number. Like, this guy's a fucking asshole.
They're like, fuck this guy. I called 911 before. This was a few years ago. I was driving behind, I think I've talked about this before on the podcast, but I was driving behind a uh Charger, I think, Dodge Charger. And this dude went up to a red light. He stopped, obviously. Light turns green, he doesn't go. So I'm like, okay, give him a few moments. Still's not going. So I beep and he doesn't go. I'm like, what the hell? And so I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go around the idiot. So I start going around him and he floors it and like cuts me off, almost hits me. And so I'm like, what the hell? And then so he gets in front of me again and slows way down. He's driving like 10 miles an hour. And I'm like, what the fuck is this dude's problem? Like, I did nothing. He just appeared in front of me and was driving like a dick. And so we get up to another red light. Same thing happens. He doesn't go. So I go around him. And the only way that I could go around him was by going into like the left turn lane and then kind of cutting back in to go straight. So that's what I did. And he literally ran me off of the road by doing the same thing. He sped up again and I went up onto the median and popped back down. And I was like,
Is this a new car?
No. This was years ago in my old Subaru.
Yeah,
This is back when I was, a few years ago. Back when I was dating Natalie. So over 2 years ago. And she was in the car with me. And so I'm like, call 911 right fucking now. Cause this guy is being a fucking dick. And so we give him the license. And as we're like on the phone, he turns into a neighborhood. And I'm like, okay, perfect. Like this is like, I think it was an apartment complex. So I go, he must live here.
Right.
So
he's going to be there
called
for a little bit.
Yeah. So we called. They was like, all right, we're sending a patrol car over right now. I'm like, thank fucking God. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? So now, like, when I'm at a red light, I'm afraid to fucking like
go around somebody.
Yeah. A similar thing happened just a couple months ago in the new car. I was coming home from work and there was a guy. It wasn't happening to me, but it was happening to a car. I think it was in front of me. A guy like sped past a bunch of us, got into the left turning lane at a red light, stopped, and then didn't go when the light turned green. And then was like driving like a fucking asshole. People behind him were getting pissed off, flashing their lights. I eventually got around them. And I was watching it all happen behind me. And I was like, I like remembered his license plate for a few days. And I was like, I should do it. I should call 911 again because it's probably the same fucking asshole just in a different car. But I'm sick of it. Do I drive like an asshole sometimes? Sure, but not like that.
No, you're just a terrible driver.
Not a terrible driver.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
It's funny. You said you got like the most wrong on your learner's permit test. I think I got everything right on my permit, but when it came to the driving test, I got as many points as you can get.
Oh yeah.
If I got one more point, I would not have gotten my license.
Yeah, I got all of them wrong. I got 30 points off too on my drivers.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking stupid.
Shit. It's like,
I mean, I understand. Like, so
everybody rolls through a stop sign.
Everybody rolls through a stop sign. Okay, it's not my fault that this fucking guy had to have 6-foot-high shrubs at the corner of the stop sign.
Because we took it in the same place.
Yeah,
dude.
I come up and I'm
can't see anything.
It's like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to stop and then roll up and then go. It's like, no, I'm gonna roll.
No, but the thing is, if you double stop, that's also bad.
No, I wouldn't have double stopped because, like, I think you're supposed to technically do, you stop at the line,
yeah,
and then you're supposed to roll
and then go when it's safe, right? But if that rolling then determines that you are not safe to go, you may have to stop again.
If they gave me points off of that, I'd punch this guy in the dick.
Yeah, it's the thing though. You cannot double stop at a stop sign on your driving test.
You know how many people double stop in real life?
Exactly. And nobody's getting pulled over for it. Also, nobody's getting pulled over for not full stopping at a stop sign. If you are at a stop sign and there's nobody else around and you've slowed down, you've like felt the jolt of the car, but the car's still moving, you're not getting pulled over.
No.
Cops don't care about that. So neither should you. Bitch.
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't think of a name of a person who gives a driver. Like who do they find to give driving tests? Do they work for the DMV? Is that why they're so miserable?
There was 10 points off for that. There was 10 points off for my parallel or during my parallel park, I didn't look out my passenger side window to see if there was a car coming.
Stupid.
Because it was so like, or not, sorry, not parallel park, 3-point turn. So like he was like, all right, do a 3-point turn and then go into your parallel park. So
Yeah.
on this side of the road, he was like, boom, boom, and then pull up to this car and then start your parallel park. So I went boom. And then when I came back, or like when I went to cut back, he was like, and he took me 10 points off of that because I didn't look out my passenger window.
Stupid.
Okay. And then I think,
Like, let me tell you, before I make a 3-point turn, I know there's not a vehicle coming. And if there is, they're going to stop for me.
yeah. The only time I do it through, I mean, I'm not gonna. If I see a car coming, and I'm trying to do a 3-point turn, for some odd reason,
Yeah, it's so rare that I do one.
I'm just waiting for that car to pass.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm
usually
not
what I
trying
do.
to inconvenience someone's day.
What I mean is,
Unless-
like, if I didn't see a car and then there was one, they're going to stop because they see me fucking whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
And also, like, I just don't do 3-point turns. What I do is I find a point where I can make a big U-turn.
Which makes zero sense to me too, because if I'm in the middle of a 3-point turn, whether I look out my passenger window, I'm still going to be in the way.
Yeah, like, if
So
there's
I
a car
have
coming
to-
or not.
I have to finish the 3-point turn. Okay. So it's like, whatever.
It's ridiculous. Driving
Happened-
tests are stupid.
Happened fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah, I shouldn't be held up on it. I lost points because I actually don't think she took points off, but we were driving through a school zone and it was not school hours. But I swear on my life, to this day, I swear that sign said between 7 a.m. and like 10 a.m. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And so I was driving the speed limit, the school speed limit. And she goes, "Why are you driving so slow?" And I go, "Well, because we're in a school zone." I thought she was like testing me. And I go, "Because we're in a school zone." And she goes, "Did you happen to look at the sign?" I go, "What the?" I go, "Yeah, it said 7 to 10." And she goes, "It says 7 to 9." And it was like 9:30. And I was like,
Oh, suck my ass.
I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch." Like, at least I'm like doing what I should be doing if I was in the right time. But I swear on my life, it said 7 to 10. I was pissed.
That's
I don't think she took
crazy.
points off of that. She did take points off because while she distracted me with that questionnaire, I
Roll through a stop sign.
I got distracted and I got too close to the car in front of me. And so she was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." And I like tapped the brakes. And I was like, I go, "Please don't like," I don't think I said, "Please don't talk to me while I'm driving," but like,
Hey, bitch, can you shut the fuck up? I'm
It's
trying
like-
to drive here.
and like it's very like fitting now because like I wait a long time to press on my brake. So I will get too close to the car in front of me. So like it
Good.
correlates. But she
Okay.
distracted me in that moment and I was pissed.
The
I never
They
claimed to be a
have-
perfect driver.
what?
I said I never claimed to be a perfect driver.
In some vehicles, like actual driving vehicles, don't they have brakes on the passenger side? Is that like an actual thing?
Yeah, that's for driver's ed
Yeah.
or like student drivers. They're you are in a vehicle that has
Brakes on the passenger
brakes.
side.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I would hate that.
I would press them all the time just because like when I'm driving with Shannon, I'm like my foot's pasted to the floor.
When I drive with you, I'm sweating immediately.
I don't
sweating.
even drive that bad.
Dude, I do not like getting in the car with you. But anyways,
I also don't like driving with you for just to make it clear, by the way.
yeah, because I'm so bad.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like nobody.
No,
there
you
are
just,
people that are that
you
bad.
just don't like driving with me probably because you like driving. You don't like driving with anybody.
That's
You
very
just
true.
like driving.
I do. I prefer driving because I get car sick, which
Yeah.
is a very recent thing for me, and it makes me very unhappy because I never used to get car sick.
I don't like driving with people who make me sweat.
But I don't. You always sweat, first of all, and second of all, why? Like, what do? I don't speed any faster than 5 miles over.
The amount of times I've had told you, hey Joe, there's a red light coming up.
Yeah, I see the red light. Shannon tells me the same thing. I press on the brake late, all right? Because I trust my vehicle.
No, then that's the worst thing. But either way, my foot when we're
Tina's
going,
bad though.
when my foot is just fucking always like I probably could put my foot through your firewall, through the floor.
That's how I feel driving with you too.
No way.
Yeah, Dave, that's me in any that's people in almost anybody's car but themselves. When mom's driving, when you're driving, especially when Tina's driving, my foot is to the floor.
Where's
Tina's really bad. You think I'm bad with my brakes? Tina waits until she is in the car next to her, in front of her, until she presses on her brakes.
I was just driving with her, and I've driven with her before.
It's not that bad?
No.
Oh, well, then she's improved. Because I remember when I was not driving myself, or I think I had just gotten my license, I was driving with Tina, and she would wait until she is on top of the car in front of her to press on her brake, and it would make me so nervous. Because I didn't trust her car. She was driving that fucking blue piece of shit.
Yeah, blue Cavalier, Chevy
Yeah,
Cavalier.
it was awful.
The one time I was driving with Tina, now this wasn't her fault. It was just she was driving me to school. So when she had Jules as the dog, as her dog.
I remember the dog.
And I was sitting in the back. Now she had so much shit in the back of her car, in the back seat. So I'm sitting here with the dog, no seatbelt, I might add.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And so I'm going to like probably I would have to say 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, one of those three, because you weren't there.
Yeah.
So I was in one of those grades, and we're driving, and it was winter.
Yeah.
So there's ice on
the, a little icy.
A little icy, and that bend that when you're coming up to Union, it starts right there. She hit like a patch of ice and just fucking slams into the snow, like just slams into the snowbank, and I just fucking like go, and the dog was just sitting back there too, just like goes into the ground, and she just like looks back, and she was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like my lunchbox is just like sitting up on top of the, you know how the car's got that thing?
Yeah, like a little back
window
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking lunchbox is up there. I'm just like laying down on the seat. It happened twice. Like as soon as we pulled out of the driveway.
How have you never told this story before?
I don't know. I just like remember some things.
Yeah.
When they have to come up in my brain. Like when we pulled out of the driveway, before we even got to like, I think Miss Carely's house, maybe just at it, we were already going into oncoming traffic because
it was just
her car was so shit.
Yeah,
it had no traction
so bad
whatsoever.
My fucking Nova was better than her car.
Dude, I tried. Do you have a picture of when you fucking had a snow wave come over your car because you fucking went into that field?
No, I was just about to talk about that.
I thought I had one because someone was talking about like, oh, I slipped on ice or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, like I was gonna tell the story only if I had the picture.
Yeah,
because I'd be like, oh yeah, this is where his car ended up.
I thought I was going to die that night when literal wall of snow came up and over me. I was like, this is it. My car's gonna flip. I don't know how it didn't flip.
The only time I've ever
and there's no way I had a seatbelt on in that moment.
The only actual trouble I've ever had with probably 2 times actually with snow is one, I was in the Mustang coming home from school.
Yep.
And I was turning right onto our street from Harlem.
You were coming from Harlem?
Yeah. And yeah, I could have just said that because you obviously know.
Yeah.
One way to turn right if I'm coming to school. So I'm coming, and my car just starts going towards the gas station and was not.
It's just not going the way you're steering.
And I was just like,
and the problem is, like, when you overcorrect, it eventually catches up with you, and so then that's when you're like,
yeah. So it's so I didn't hit and there's a car right there.
Yeah,
like I was going right towards a car, and I was like, so I finally made it home, whatever. And the second time was coincident or ironically, in Dad's truck, his Silverado that he had.
Yeah,
he had parked it on the shoulder of the road, on this side of where we usually park the put the trash cans,
Yeah.
but like towards the guardrail more. And because he was getting the snow out of the way, moving the snow, whatever you want, plowing. And I was like, all right. So he went inside and his truck was still there. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna move his truck. And I go out, like I back up a little and I'm gonna like swing into the driveway.
Yeah.
Bro, like the truck got like stuck. I don't know. No, what was I doing? I had to have been doing, I tried to like, I must have tried to like back in or something. I don't know. But either way, I'm stuck in the road and there is a car coming at me. And my heart is pounding.
You're like, I'm
bro.
fucked.
Like, I'm like, dude, this guy, and like, no way this guy's about to stop.
Yeah.
Like, if this truck is getting stuck somehow
Yeah.
and not being able to go, if this guy going probably, maybe he's going 30, whatever, because the roads were shit, and he tries to stop, no way. And I'm expecting to get T-boned right here in Dad's truck, and I'm like, I'm fucked. Dude, I'm like, I just put my foot to the floor, not to the floor, but I was just like, fucking, oh, bro, I'm a shit. I almost shit.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to actually see. I'll go through like all of my pictures and see if I
I
have
could
it.
have swore I had one.
I'm sure that I probably do. Like that, there's no way I didn't take a picture in that moment, right? Like I was in
no,
it.
there were 100% like when we got there. I think I feel like when we got there, you had taken a picture of
My
of
situation.
yeah, like that. Like I know there was. I swear to God,
I think I have a picture of the tractor.
Nova.
The tractor hooked up.
Yeah, I think there's one because we got there and you're like, oh, look this. But I think there's one strictly of just the Nova.
Or might be. But
sitting.
Yeah, that shit was wild. That was my senior year of high school. So senior year winter. No, I was already in college in those pictures.
Yeah, it was senior year for sure.
I don't know. I'll have to see if it's in my like Snapchat memories or something. That could be where it is. But anyways,
while we're on vehicles, I was no way. So Dad and I rode the dirt bikes one day. Like we were racing.
Yeah.
And I was crushing him because yours isn't running well.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I want to take it apart and see like he was like, you probably start with the carburetor. Like that could be a thing. Clean it out, whatever.
Oh, you want to like make the bike,
like,
yeah.
So I took like the seat off, took the fenders off, took the air filter out, whatever, take the gas tank off, and I take your carburetor off, I clean it, and I'm putting everything. Like I have a blanket laid down, and I'm like, all right, putting this here,
yeah,
like
keeping the shit organized.
Like I'm literally like putting on this blanket, and the blanket's laying the same way that the thing is. I'm like, all right, this was the back right fender, putting it on the back right of the towel. I'm like, this has to go back. Like I have to put it all right, whatever.
Yeah.
So finally, I get the carburetor off, and I'm carefully taking it apart. Whatever. So I go to start putting it back together, and once I get it all connected, I'm like, all right, let's see if I put it back together right. Because and I'm sitting on this thing with I didn't care about the seat and everything because I was like, I put the gas tank back on and the carburetor back together, so it's all good. And I was so ready for me to just kickstart this thing, and it to just fucking like blow up underneath me.
Yeah, like this is the way you go.
Yeah. And literally it started in like 2 kicks. And I was like, I think I fucking fixed this thing. So I'm so happy. I just like fucking ride it up to the house, and I'm sitting there, and I start taking it to the farm. It's going pretty well, and then just fucking dies right back out the same way. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I didn't do jack shit.
Guess I'm not a mechanic.
Guess I didn't do anything.
That's like when I don't even remember how old I was. We had, you remember that pencil sharpener? We had the electric pencil sharpener.
Yeah, that brown with the black,
Yeah,
like that.
fucking beige, ugly color. Yeah. It stopped working one time because I think something got like jammed in there or whatever. So I like took it apart one day when mom and dad were out at dinner or some shit. Took it apart, put it back together, got it fucking working. And I was like, oh, this like I'm awesome. Dad was so proud of me. Next day, it stopped working again. I was like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, dude. I've tried like I did with your paintball gun the one time. I took it apart.
Yeah.
And I put it back together correctly, but then I took it apart again. And I fucked it up.
Why is it always my shit that you're fucking up, Dave?
Listen, your bike was already, both the things were already fucked up. I was taking it apart because they were fucked up, and I had the diagram and everything. So
the diagram,
and it's not fucked up. It's still the same. Your bike.
Yeah.
It's just it was better for like 3 minutes. But I just remembered just now, because I got a text message for a Halloween party. This is our Halloween episode.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude, we're fucking lacking.
God damn. Hold on. Let me see if I got anything. Oh, hold on. I got an idea.
I got strictly nothing. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? The gun for you. What the fuck?
Oh god, I think
Dude, it looks just fucking like you.
It looks just like me, I think.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, hold on.
I literally said it looks just like you, and then
you said, did you?
It kind of looks just like me, doesn't it? Okay, dude, if you put a fucking, I swear to God, you put a button down on and like honestly, yeah, you just put a Hawaiian shirt on that thing. It's literally you.
Okay, you don't sit straight. All right, and I want to try and like,
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's straight up like as skinny as you.
Shut the fuck up. All right, can you see me?
Yeah. No. Sorry. I mean, no, I can't. I'm looking at the stuff.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is our Halloween episode. Oh fuck, you're gonna see my hand.
Yo, dude, this would have been
I wanted to pick
if you would have started it like this.
I know. I'm stupid.
I mean, you should cut out.
Should I put this at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like do the intro. We can do the intro at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Put that in for the intro.
That's smart. I'll just keep him here next to me for the rest of the episode. Wow, we same size head and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's literally like
his shoulders are a little bit more broad than mine are.
You probably got the same size wrist too.
No.
Well, he doesn't have skin, so
he doesn't have any meat on his bones. Yeah.
Is that like a full? Is that like a full size?
Yeah, he's got legs and everything. Don't look up his oh shit. Don't look up his shirt, but
it's got nothing there. Nothing going. Is this a male or a female?
It's a skeleton.
Doesn't matter. So when you're fucking the CSI is going, they were like, "Oh, this was."
I can't. I'm not. I don't know. I only took 1 year of forensics, and I don't remember it.
Well, judging on,
I don't know. He's got pretty narrow hips.
That's got to be a guy. Us men have very narrow hips, I hear.
Yeah, I don't see a
spot for a dingling.
This is my roommate's, and it's just been sitting at our dining room table. So now it's guest starring on the podcast because for those of you only listening, there's how tall is this thing? This is a 5-foot tall skeleton.
Shit.
Got knee issues for sure, dude. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, Dave, you're just lacking for Halloween, honestly. Like, I've got a whole ass skeleton here.
Yeah, I've got.
So,
I
yeah, we usually
actually
like
have.
dress up. Damn, we fucked up big time.
Yeah, I think last time I think I just tossed on the cowboy hat. Or no, I'm gonna toss on the wig that I have.
I think I might make the title of this episode Joe's Lost Some Weight.
Yeah, and just have a picture of that as the cover.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I have, I am so the Halloween party. Listen to this bullshit. So
Okay.
either way, I have a Halloween party tomorrow at Tyler's,
Right.
and I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna go Top Gun, shave this
Nice.
off.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Miles Teller Top Gun, so I'm gonna Hawaiian shirt.
Of course.
I could
Probably
possibly
one of
rock.
mine.
No, I have all my own. Um, I have or I'm possibly gonna go to like maybe a Goodwill or Walmart or something, and I might look for old coveralls
Yeah.
to then make it look more because like I mean obviously people can tell like when I have if I have the aviators and just the mustache, they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like they'll be able to know. So I might just do Miles Teller, but I think it would be kind of cool if I did like a because if I get the coveralls, it's just gonna be like I don't have any of the patches or anything.
Yeah.
But
Not Party City. Spirit Halloween will definitely have them.
oh yeah, but I'm sure they're like got one. They probably have one strand of hair left for a wig, considering it's
Yeah, it
days,
is. It is very
4
close
days.
to Halloween.
But I've gone like 2 days or before. I've gone like 2 days before
Yeah.
as well, and they've had a lot of stuff, but the shit that I'm talking about is
His
Buffalo
hands
has
are fucked up. Like his thumbs on the. Oh wait. Oh yeah, he's like
that's his.
this.
Wait, why is his pinky so long?
Got long ass pinky. Sorry. Continue with your story.
That's a straight up finger.
Yeah.
Not that any other finger isn't like, or any other pinky isn't like.
Yeah, that's a long pinky.
For Buffalo, they have this bar crawl, like annual bar crawl, and I sent it to like.
I saw your picture on Snapchat of this. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to fucking. Yeah, listen to this shit. I sent it a while ago, like maybe a month, and I was like, I sent it to them, and then Tyler's party tomorrow is like it's the same day. Now the bar crawl is during the day, so I could easily make it, but I was still iffy on it. Because I was like, well, if I go there, then I'm gonna come to Tyler's like completely hammered, probably.
Right.
And like I wouldn't be like completely like present with, I don't know. I just felt kind of like I was like, you know what, probably shouldn't go anyways. There wasn't much talk about it between Tom and like Will, Tom and I, like when we were talking about it. And then when we were asking about it, I was like, probably not. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't feel like trying to do all this, whatever. So then the other day, like 2 days ago, Will goes, oh, my sister has an extra ticket. I'm gonna actually go. And
damn.
so I was like, all right. I was like, I probably wasn't gonna go anyways. But then while I was at work that night after he texted me, I was like, now I'm second guessing myself. I was like, should I just go? Like, it'll be fun. I know it will be.
Yeah.
And I'll just like, I don't have to like drink like the whole like every bar I go to, whatever. So I was like, the next morning, Tom had said, I just bought my ticket. And I was like, give me a good Halloween costume and I'll go.
Yeah.
I didn't have any, I literally didn't have any ideas. And it's 4 days before Tyler's party, which I know I'm going to. So
Halloween always comes up so fucking fast. And like, I'm never prepared.
Like just yesterday was the first.
I know.
Oh God. So they were like, oh, do this, do that. I was like, all right, maybe I'll just be like a fisherman. I was gonna wear a bucket hat, just buy like a stupid little fishing pole.
Yeah.
And I was like, or if I don't do that, whatever, I'll just toss a cowboy hat on. I'll be fine. Nobody really cares. So I go online, fucking click on it, and I click buy ticket. And now the price is $21. Was 10, like when I sent it for them first time.
Yeah.
Obviously it keeps going up. Supply and demand. And it says sold out. I'm like, well, boys, it's sold out. And they're like, no way. And I was like, yeah, whatever. So I emailed the venue.
Yeah.
I emailed venue, which is the venue that's hosting it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, was there any, because it said sold out online. So I was like, oh, maybe there's like a door. You know, that was
Yeah,
all
like-
pre-sale type shit. Now it's
Yeah.
gonna be like fucking $50 at the door. I was like, I don't care. Just want to go. They're like, nah, fully sold out. And I was like, okay. And they're like, well, what is the they were asking, like, what does the ticket get you? They're like, it covers the covers of each bar that you go to, and it gives you like a scorecard to then like mark down what you get, because then if you're like the first 300 to finish, you get a free shirt.
Mm.
So each cover, I could only imagine, is at least $15.
Yeah.
And so then I also emailed him. I was like, any chance you know what the covers are looking like? He's like, after the crawl, probably like 10 to 20. He didn't tell me what was during the crawl. I was like, okay, I don't care about after. So then I also messaged them on Instagram, and they messaged me later back then. And, yeah, no, fully sold out. And I was like, oh, I saw that it said fully sold out online. So I thought maybe there was a door thing at whatever.
Yeah.
At the door. They didn't respond. Didn't really expect them to. I thought maybe they'd be like, oh, well, maybe we'll give you one. Something like that. But no. So then I click on it today when I wake up. I'm like, you know, maybe there's something.
Yeah.
I go on there and I see a price now that says 21 to 40. And I'm able to click it. I'm say sold out now. So I'm like, oh, so I click on it, and it gives you three options. It says like bar crawl, $40, bar crawl 2-pack, $21.85, bar crawl 3-pack, $21.85, like each. Something like that, I think it was. Sold out, sold out, sold out. I go, how is it possible that one, when Tom told me that he got his ticket, and then not even an hour later, I went on that same website
And they were
and
gone.
they're sold out. And then I message you guys and you say it's fully sold out. Never once before was there a $40 option.
Jesus Christ.
Never once was there a $40 option. So I go on there today and there's a $40 option. And it says fully sold out again or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what kind of fucking backward ass shit is this? So was told, because like I would go, like I said, I would go, but I would have to buy all the
covers.
so it'd be so much money. And
nobody's selling their ticket.
And nobody's got something. The one girl who's going, she was like, well, you should just go anyways. And I was like, yeah, but I would have to pay all the covers. She was like, well, just buy like an assortment of wristbands on Amazon. And then
is that all it is? Just wristbands?
And I was like, I don't think it is. But I asked her, like in my head, I was like, I don't think it is. But I was like, is that all it is? And it's like, no, you get the scorecard. So it's like,
yeah.
you know, she's like, oh, never mind. She's like, you should just go anyways. I'm like, fuck, get off my fucking dick, bitch. Okay. Like I'm not going to just pay $15. I think there's like 9, there might be 11 bars.
Jesus.
I don't know. I think if it is, let's just say it's 9. That's fucking like 45, 90, $130 in covers. I did that math wrong, I think. $135 in covers. No way I'm doing that. And I got buy drinks?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
For what? To walk around, have my feet be sore, and to probably not get a free t-shirt?
Yeah.
No way.
It's worth $21 to $40. It's not worth $135.
Yeah, no. So like I'll suck it up. And
there's always next year.
Like I understand that I fucked up because I understand that I fucked up in the fact that I definitely waited too long to think about going. Like I wanted to go at the beginning, not even when it was like, it was $14. Yeah. Okay. But then nobody's really talking about it. So it kind of dropped and I didn't think we were going. And then I was like, well, then Tyler told me his was the party that was that day. I was like, well, doesn't matter anyways, because I'll just be able to go to Tyler's. And then Will said, I'm going. And Tom got his. And literally like 45 minutes all sold out. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's rough.
And then the next day there's a $40 option. But you told me it was Oh my god, bro! I literally want to drive down to Venue right now and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah. It was good.
Yo, fuck, man.
uh I was um roasting hot peppers last night
Oh, nice.
to make hot pepper salad.
Yeah.
And I was doing what dad does, where he like roasts a bunch of them and then freezes them for a later time. And I had a shit ton from my pepper plant. So I just like put them all. I have an electric stove, so I can't just like put them on the thing. So I put them in the oven on broil. Um, and I got them all like in one go, which is pretty nice. So I was cutting them up, put them in the bags, put them in the freezer. Then I'm going like, okay, now I got to make dinner. So I'm going to make my dinner, and at the same time I'm making dinner, my eye starts to itch a little bit.
Oh no.
So I take my finger, the good old trusty pointer, and I do a little eye itch, eye scratch. Immediately starts burning. And I did this and I was like, oh shit.
Dude,
And I like close my eye because like immediately like it starts burning, so I just have to close it. I run over to the sink, I scrub my hands with soap and water, and I go back and I start like rinsing out my eye, and I can't even open my fucking eye. This was last night at like 11 p.m.
like
and
I'm fucking blind now.
I could not open my eye. It hurts so bad. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. I like, what the fuck do I have milk in my fridge. I was about to get the milk and just fucking pour that shit onto my eye. And so I'm like putting more water, and it's still burning. So I grab a paper towel and I like start like blotting it, and that helps a little bit. And so I like run into the bedroom and I'm like, Shannon, I fucked up. And I wake her up, run into the bathroom, and I'm like looking in the mirror at my eye, bloodshot as hell. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And it was like, I told her, so like all this, all the way over to here, like under my
Jesus.
skin was like, I could just like feel it, like it was burning.
Oh, I thought it was like all red on the
No, no,
outside.
no.
Like,
It
what
was
the
not red
fuck?
at all. My eye was a little bit red, but like the where I could feel the burning was all, and it came all the way over to here. This is the farthest it traveled, almost into my fucking other eye. But this, like, it all felt like it was on fire around my entire fucking eye. And I was like, this is how I die. Like, I'm gonna go blind because I did the one thing that dad, not the one thing, but the one of the things that dad never told me to do after touching hot peppers. And I fucking did it because I didn't wash my hands. I thought I did. I literally told Shannon, I thought I washed my hands after I was done cutting the peppers. I did not wash my
Yeah.
hands, and I touched my eye.
I have
It
come
hurt.
close. It wasn't peppers. I think I had like I was eating chicken wings or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, I wiped my hands, but I just kind of like went like this or something. I think I tried to use, but like there was just a little bit on here that just kind of irritated. Not like that.
Yeah, no, I was in rough shape. I got
But like
it
as soon as you
right. I
touch
got
it,
it right
it's
in that
like
little soft spot right there.
it's like your eyes have like a nose because like you'll have like the smallest amount of heat will come near your eye, and it's like as soon as I like touched right here, I immediately, like, I'm not even touching my eye
Yeah.
really, and I immediately felt like burning,
Yeah.
and it was like, so that's like, it's just very sensitive.
It
Not
is.
that it has a
Yeah.
nose.
Eyes are very sensitive.
Not that it has a nose, but like,
Yeah, no, it's bad. And like I like you said, I've come close before. Like I'll like go like that, right? Like, and you just get like, you're like, oh wait, I touched hot peppers, or I touched something hot. I should not be near my face right now.
yeah.
Or like I'll go to the bathroom and I'm like, wait a second, let me hands free this right now because I did not wash my hands.
Yeah. See, you watched the Basement Yard, right?
Yeah.
You know, you've heard how Frankie pees.
Yeah.
Fucking reaches his hand into his zipper and pulls out.
Stupid.
I'm like, what
stupid.
Dude, sometimes like that kid or that guy, he's not a kid,
Yeah.
but that dude is something else because like I don't understand it.
Yeah,
And
he does a lot of weird shit. That's not the way most people do things. I
No.
do. I go balls and dick out and over the edge of the pants.
so you do what he does with his sweatpants. Because he said he was like, when I'm wearing sweatpants, he like completely like goes
Yeah.
underneath. And
Yeah.
Joe was like,
Joe just pulls dick out.
well, that's yeah, that's all
That's
I
what
do.
you do?
But I don't touch mine at all.
You go
Like-
hands free all the time.
all the time. That's why I never really wash my hands because not because like I'm like I don't touch anything, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because what I do is depending on like if I have sweatpants on, yo, that shit can stretch down for days. So like I can
So
easily
Dave
just so I can just easily scoop with the
yeah, that's fair.
sweatpants. So I don't really do anything there. If I have
I'm not saying I like, handle it,
oh yeah.
but like I
I mean,
like
you still gotta grab it out. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't.
Wow.
Depending on like the pants that I have. Like sweatpants, it's very easy. I can easily just do that.
Yeah, I don't wear
If I have
sweatpants,
like
but yeah,
basketball shorts,
same
easy.
thing. Yeah.
Depending on how tight the pants that I'm wearing are.
Yeah.
Like I might be able to so I'll just like use my belt. So I'll just like
What? Just fucking use your hand, Dave.
well no, because like I take the underwear and I get underneath. It's very it's really like when they're talking about this, I'm like, I just never touch my dick. It's just very easy to just whatever. Pull the pants down underneath it. Yeah. Sometimes
No,
I like I
You
pull
ever
it down too
you
far
ever
and I hear,
pinch
I
with
hear
the
like
zipper? Ever get your sack or your dick with the zipper before?
I don't understand how you would ever.
You've never done that?
No, like first of all, I didn't finish because I hesitated. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you would ever get your sack with the zipper.
You'd be surprised. Like something that just gets snagged.
But like
You've never pinched your skin with the zipper of the pants before.
no, I really
You're
can't say that I
a
have.
fucking lucky son of a bitch. Let me tell you that. It happens to me way too often.
I don't understand it because like one, I have underwear on.
Yeah, but like
So how does that make sense?
let me try to think of the times that it's happened to me. What I've been doing.
Like I've known people. Like I'm not thinking it's like a crazy thing
Mhm.
because I know people who've done it. Not that I know people who've done it.
Yeah, well, you do now.
I do now, but like I've heard of people doing it.
Yeah.
So like
I can't think of the exact scenarios, but it has happened to me on more than one occasion, which is too many times.
yeah, I don't. It's never really happened to me.
Now, consider yourself lucky because it fucking hurts.
Yeah, I would imagine
Yeah,
because those teeth are.
not pleasant. I
Those
mean,
teeth
no
are
teeth are pleasant down there, but those teeth especially
Those zipper
are
teeth
not pleasant.
unforgivable.
Yeah,
They don't give a shit
no.
about your shit.
So I've been turning into a big Lizzo boy lately.
Ugh.
Yeah, but her new song, I don't know if it's new to me. To Be Loved.
I don't hate her
I don't hate her either.
because like
I used to
well,
not
no,
be a
I'm
fan
just-
of her
I'm trying
music.
I'm just trying to like
Justify your ugh.
yeah justify my ugh. It came out too quickly, but just like
Yeah, Dave, for a woman of color, that came out a little too fast.
yeah, like no, it's just like I don't know. I really don't.
A large woman of color, I might add.
Yeah, that's it.
There's
I just don't understand. Like the picture of her getting on the plane
a picture of her getting on a plane.
with her ass cheeks out. I don't get it.
I have not seen this.
You've never seen. I don't get that. Two.
She's very body positive, which is good for her.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad for anybody, but like it's good for her. Like she deserves it. She's a very talented woman.
Yeah. That hook is definitely wrong because I like that my man great today and me.
Yeah. Clang clang.
Clank clank. They never say clank clank. That's a good song.
It is, and yeah, she's got
I bop
plenty of
to
good
it if it comes
songs.
on.
Yeah, but like I used to not be a fan because like I just didn't like her music for the most part. But then I heard the other day, while I was standing in line to donate plasma, I heard To Be Loved. And it fucking slapped. And I'm a big like I'm weird when it comes to music. If there's like a weird thing that happens in a song or like a very small specific part that only happens in one moment, that becomes my
Like a
favorite
key
part of that
change?
song. Like a key change. Or like if there's like a weird like in the background, I'm like, oh, that's my favorite part of the song. It's fucking weird. But To Be Loved has a fucking amazing key change at the end. where you're just like, oh fuck yeah, dude. And so like I listened to that song on repeat for 2 days straight. And so now I'm a big Lizzo boy.
Big Lizzo boy.
Big Lizzo boy.
You're a
Like
smart
I've been
boy.
considering looking at tickets for a Lizzo concert, which is weird because I only know like 3 of her songs.
Yeah, but like, you know, concert is a concert. The atmosphere is always lit.
Always true. And you end up knowing way more songs than you realize because you've like heard songs on the radio in your
Yeah.
in the background. You're just like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but it's a decent song. And you go to the Lizzo concert, she plays it, you're like, oh fuck, this is her song. It slaps. That was like
Yeah,
me at the
right.
Lil Nas X concert. I knew all of the songs he sang, and I didn't know that I knew them all.
The fucking Roddy Rich and Post Malone. I obviously know the Post Malone songs.
Yeah.
But Roddy Rich, I knew the one that he was in Post Malone song, and I knew. And when somebody would say a name like Josh, who was next to me, was like, "Oh, you know this song?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Oh, you know The Box," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's him." And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I know that one." So
I get to the point where like people are like, you know, this song, and I go, no. And then they play a song and go, oh yeah, I fucking
that's
love
what
this
I'm saying.
song. Yeah.
Like he sang all of them. And I was like, how do I fucking know all these words?
Yeah.
Yeah,
how do I know this?
yeah. So yeah, it happens
Yeah.
more times than not when somebody mentions something. I'm like, oh, okay, I know this. I don't know the name of it or who sings it, but
Yeah.
I know the song.
But yeah, Lizzo's she's found a nice little place in my music heart, and I'm a big fan. I'm telling you, listen to that song, Dave.
I get
Slaps.
on like, I think it's just because I'm so like locked on other songs that I have. Like it's mainly country for me.
Yeah.
All day long.
Depends on the time of year. Like as we're getting into the winter months, I go away from country and I start looking at Christmas music. But I look at like when it's like before Christmas, I'm listening to like pop. Then when it's around Christmas time, I'm listening to only Christmas music. And then when it's after Christmas time, I'm listening to like musicals.
Yeah, well, because there was like a big like there was a section because I have like a miscellaneous playlist, which is like my
miscellaneous songs.
Yeah, it's got like Bryce Fine, it's got
Yeah.
Little Nas X, Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
It's got like Ed Sheeran. So it's just a bunch of mostly like the new stuff, pop, whatever. But like I'll put that stuff on and I'm listening to it, but like I would listen to Lil Nas. I fucking hate saying his name. It's so hard for me to fucking say it. So like he'll come on and I skip his shit right away. No, well, I would listen to it constantly because I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
And now it comes on, and it's like, nah, over it.
I get that way. Yeah, there are like some songs that I downloaded and I'm like, this song's fucking amazing. Repeat, 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 repeat. And then like 2 months later, I'm like, turn this song off.
Yeah. So like now I'm like if it comes on at a bar, I'm like, I'm singing it, but I'm not listening to it on my own time.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, for me, it depends on time of year. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of like just like random music that I don't have downloaded on my phone, just like Apple playlists that they put together. So I've been listening to like the category I chose was I want to say sing along, but that's not the category because that sounds like little kid songs, but it was like basically songs that everybody knows the words to. And so there's like the classic hits section of subcategory where you're like, you know, you got like Living on a Prayer and you got fucking this shit and that shit. And you're like, oh, these songs fucking slap. I made my way through that playlist. I moved on to the today's hits, which today's hits to me are not apparently what today's hits are.
Yesterday's garbage.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know that the music I like to listen to is starting to very quickly become outdated. And like all of the songs now, not that they're bad. I actually enjoyed a lot of the music I was listening to yesterday on the drive to and from work. But it's like it's all these fucking like TikTok boys with curly hair and a chain
shit coming down.
Yeah, it's so much hair that's in their face, earrings. And I'm like, they all make music now, and it all sounds the same. It's all just like that's what people say about our music too, right? Like it all sounds exactly the same, blah blah blah. But like it's all like the same type of music, right? Like they've got like a voice, and they're like the song is like depressing, but like also like rock.
Yeah,
and I just don't get it. But then there were some songs on there. I was like, wow, this song fucking slaps.
A lot of auto-tune.
A lot of auto-tune. I don't think anybody can actually sing anymore. I'm pretty sure everybody just auto-tunes their voice.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna start singing. Not that I can't sing, right? But like I'm gonna become a singer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking use autotune.
Yep. Just
You just
auto-tune the
write good.
fuck out of me. Make me
So you just
sound
gotta
like
be. You just gotta be a good songwriter, and then just fucking sing.
yeah. You don't even have to be that good at songwriting. You just have to be decent at making a catchy tune.
Yeah. I just be like, yo, I'm drinking this iced tea lemon. Boom.
$1 million.
$1 million. Was I just gonna? I was gonna say something about something
Yeah.
about music.
Hmm.
I have fucking no idea. Oh, dude, I just fucking, you know what I listened to the other day?
Hmm.
Get home, and I was talking to Sierra,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, I was just doing like a, you know, I was doing like whatever.
Yeah.
And so whatever I was singing, and then it literally the way it sounded in my head, I was like, oh, you know what that sounds like? And then I just started singing, a backpack tree, a backpack tree. I love when I want to do a backpack. So I immediately looked up on Apple Music, Bear Tunes or whatever,
Yeah.
and they had the whole
The whole album.
thing, and I was like, I literally listened to Backpack Tree and My Paw's Bigger Than Your Paw. Listen to the whole thing, and I was
Yeah.
like, this song fucking slaps.
Yeah, it's a
man.
good song, dude.
It's still good.
It's still good.
Oh
For those of
my-
you that don't know Bear Tunes,
I think it was Bear Tunes for Kids by shout out Brett Holmes and Bernie the Bear.
yeah, it's
Um,
this is a CD that Dave got when he was what 7 years old, probably younger than that.
Just young. I was young.
And we listen to those songs constantly. And Backpack Tree is a bear
Backpack.
singing about a backpack tree, which is clearly like when people go camping, they hang their they hang their backpacks in trees to keep them off the ground in order for bears to not get them. Well, this bear loves backpack trees. And he just sings about it. And then My Paw's Bigger Than Your Paw is who's singing about it? Is that a bear? It's not another bear,
was
is
like,
it?
yeah, no, it's a bear, and he's walking through the woods,
Yeah.
skipping all around his neighborhood,
Skipping around his hood.
and he runs into a fox, and he's like, "My paw's bigger than your paw."
Yeah.
That's because I'm a bear. That's
And then he
just
runs into another bear, doesn't he?
yeah, and he's like,
And the bear eats him.
no, I don't,
No.
not really. He's like, your paw's bigger than my paw. That's because I'm a bigger bear. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'd play it if we wouldn't get fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna get demonetized.
I'll play it after because I want to listen to it again.
Yeah.
But dude,
But listen, people.
So
Listen, look
good.
up Bear Tunes because you're not gonna regret it because those songs are not for kids. They're for
Yeah,
all
dude.
ages.
they're for dude. Oh my god, I
They
literally started singing it.
slap.
I'm like, I gotta listen to this, and then I ran into like Backpack Tree, and then I was like, oh yeah, fucking, what's it called again? My paw's bigger than your paw. That's straight up what it's called.
Yeah.
Um,
They're pretty straightforward with their songs.
I don't know. I feel like I recognize a bear with a fiddle in the middle of the wood. I'm guessing is the end of it. I can't see
A
the
bear
rest
with a
of it,
fiddle in the middle of the wood.
but I'm gonna have to listen to it, see if I recognize it. But yeah, bigger than your paw and Backpack Tree. Those two were my favorites.
Yeah, those are the best.
I don't really recognize it.
Backpack tree, backpack tree.
Backpack tree, backpack tree, backpack tree.
It's so good.
When I want to do a backpack tree.
Oh
good.
god.
It literally brought me back.
Yeah. Slaps.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do some
Are we
trivia.
Trivia now.
Shannon was telling me the other day how we're so bad at trivia. She knew who fucking Sonny Bono was right away. Or
Dude,
Sonny Bono.
Dad just brought him up.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, do you know who this is?" And I was like,
What are the chances?
we were just, hey,
Like, yeah, he's a politician who
Oh,
died while he
dude.
was skiing.
before we, before, oh my god, before we finish, the reason he brought
Okay, calm down there.
it, the reason he brought it up was because we were talking about snowmobiles,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Yeah, but you always hear about accidents. Someone's always getting their head chopped off." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, because like farmers don't take their fence down, and they're just fucking zipping through the fields, and then."
Yep.
And then I was like, like Kayla.
Yeah.
When and he was like, yeah, exactly. And as soon as I said that, bro, it popped in my head like it happened just last week on the way she just fucking. And I was like, by the way, she's not dead.
Yeah. She is very much alive.
Our niece was riding our big wheel dirt bike, and we have an electric fence that was straight up like now it's like this rope mixed with wire.
Yeah, but it was just wire
But it was
before.
straight up wire, and she got her throat almost chopped because she was going through and she like whiskey throttled into the fence.
I think what saved her was the fact that the other, because it's like, there's two wires, right?
Yeah.
The other one got her at the stomach, so it just kind of pushed her back.
Yeah,
I think that's what
like
that and she wasn't going that fast, right? Like
yeah,
the thing doesn't go that
the
fast.
100% thing is that she wasn't going that fast. That's why she didn't fucking die.
Yeah. God, we were all there too. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I remember, dude. We all just fucking ran.
Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't get that image out of my head. I was just like holding my throat, and I was like, what the fuck? But then he was like, oh yeah, Sonny Bono, and he died. And I'm like, hey, we were just talking about this guy.
Yeah.
I'm looking up Halloween trivia. Yeah, bro, that image, we were just like fucking
crazy.
Oh my, 50 Halloween trivia questions. All right. See, they get fucking answers right away.
I know, I hate it.
Fuck, like who?
That's because like you're supposed to be giving it to somebody.
I don't give a fuck.
That's so fucking stupid. Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable?
Oh, okay. The answers. Okay.
Oh, let's do number 4.
Which state is the USA? Which state in the USA produces the most pumpkins?
Which state? Okay. Where is Halloween celebrated more? God, if it's like fucking Ohio or some shit, I swear to God.
Fucking Ohio. Which state in the U.S. produces the most?
All right, I am locked in.
I mean, who would produce
pumpkins?
I'm gonna say New York.
I'm gonna say, all right, I said Massachusetts.
That was my second. Illinois.
Fuck
Illinois, which produces over
40%
of nation's pumpkins.
God damn.
Why you got so many pumpkins over there?
So I guess you're closer to Illinois.
I technically am, yeah.
Yeah. New York does stretch further than Massachusetts does.
Ain't that the truth?
Backpack tree. All right, so that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, this is the last week.
Yeah,
so 2, 4. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. How was I? Wasn't I only 2 points ahead of you last time? So how did you not tie it this week? Oh, I wasn't doing the math right. Yeah, I'm stupid. I win.
Stupid.
Last week when I told you I was only 2 points ahead of you, it was actually 4 points ahead of you. So do you want to do it the way we always do it, where you got it right, so we tie, so we go to a tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just do another one right now then.
I'm gonna find a new one because I was looking at all those questions or all those answers. Dude, the answer's right there. Fuck off. Hollywood trivia. Hollywood? What? Halloween.
Halloween. You're fucking stupid.
I keep wanting to say like Hollywood. Halloween trivia. Hidden answers.
Real specific Google search.
Dude, I mean, you gotta say what you want.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Dude, look at that. What? I mean, I understand that I can just
look at that.
Oh. Like, they don't give you Like I can't scroll just enough. Like
to know if there's any more to the question. Yeah.
so it's like, oh, okay, there's obviously more. And then oh, there's the answer. It's like the fuck. Oh, I
Oh
didn't click on this
god.
one.
Spooky Halloween trivia. Okay, there's questions and answers, so be careful. Fucking Jesus.
Here we go. Fuck, okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Okay.
All right, slow down there.
All right, here we go. What does the word witch mean? Do we like that one?
Sure. What does the word witch mean? Witch.
These aren't like riddles, are they?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What does the word witch mean?
Witch.
When I think of witch, I think of bewitching. Oh,
Witch.
I've got it.
I'm thinking like wicked.
Oh shit, that's good too. No, I'm locked in with mine.
I'm saying wicked.
I'm saying possess.
It was actually originally wise woman.
Wiki.
What is wiki? Weiss. Weiss.
Wise. Yeah, we're fucking stupid.
All right. Let's see. Which actor turned down the role of Max Dennison in Hocus Pocus?
Oh, we just watched Hocus Pocus 2 the other day.
I've not
Very
watched that
good
yet.
movie. Not nearly as good as the first one,
Of course.
but still very good. Nice
So-
job, Disney.
Hocus Pocus came out in like 2000 something.
Hocus Pocus came out in like 1993.
All right, same thing.
Max
So,
Dennison. That's the little girl.
so who would be like young there? 1993. Oh, that's a girl? Shit.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Dude, stop using fucking boys' names, okay?
I'm pretty sure Max is the girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's the girl.
Because the dude's name is.
I don't remember.
Neither do I. I don't think it's Max though.
Max and Ruby.
Ruby.
Ruby and Max.
Anyway,
Max.
so who's a young girl in like 1993?
Well, look up who is Max Dennis, just so we know if we're, going for boy or girl here.
1993. Yeah. Oh no, it's the dude.
Shit.
Fucker.
Did he die at a
Danny.
young age? Why doesn't he have an updated picture? Yeah, Danny. Max and Danny.
He's 46. No.
Oh, okay. He just only has young pictures of himself.
Yeah, she still does have a fucking boy's name though.
Yeah, Danny. Well, it's probably like Danielle.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Alright,
so a young boy in 1993.
1993.
Oh, I've got this.
I'm thinking like, how old?
I got it. I'm locked in.
I'm saying Leo.
That's who I said. Good old
Yeah.
DeCaps. It's got to be, right? Hey, let's fucking go.
Next question. I was gonna say
Alright.
him. It was either him or Matt Damon.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking too. Damn, I'm keeping that answer down because I'm actually very proud of us.
When did Halloween start? October 31st. I'm
It's gotta
guessing a
be
year. There,
It's
right?
got to
Hold
be,
on.
yeah. It's got to be forever ago, right? Like,
Like
remember the Salem
17,
witch trials?
1872.
Pretty confident about that?
It sounds kind of right.
Well, Halloween is All Hallows Eve, right? And that's been around forever.
I mean, how far back could we possibly go?
I'm probably so far.
But like, yeah, but Halloween, they're probably thinking like, all right, when did like Halloween become like a thing, right?
Yeah, maybe that's a point. Okay, so you think
So it
they
could be,
celebrated
like- it
Halloween
could be-
during the Great Depression?
It could be like 1912.
I'm going 1900 even on the dot.
When did Halloween start?
I originally said 1200. But now I'm going 1900.
I can either go on either side of you and be closer.
Yeah. No matter which way you go, you could be
I'm
closer.
either going 1901 or 1899.
Yeah. It's like playing the
Um,
fucking Price is Right. I need to pee
I-
so badly right now, dude.
Dude, I just want to get like close. I'm going.
Yeah, like I want to be like
When was the first
I want to be
president?
within like 20 years.
When was the first president?
I have
17
no idea. 1780 something.
I'm going 1872. You know, honestly, it was the first year that came out of my mouth. So
Okay.
600 AD.
So I would have been closer with 1200.
I'm closer.
Fuck that. We're picking a different one.
Yeah, it
Not-
was something with all saying. Oh, whatever. All right.
You're over 1200 years away. I'm not giving it to you.
What's the most popular Halloween costume in the U.S. according to Google?
Oh, it's got to be something slutty, right?
No.
No.
I mean, yeah. It's definitely got to be something slutty.
Most popular. I feel like because it's the easiest to do, I'm going with cowboy.
Oh yeah.
We're
I'm
big on
thinking
our
s-
heritage here in the United States.
I'm thinking it's like that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go like medical,
Oh,
Some
like a
type of-
doctor.
nurse or doctor, anything that's medical related. And if it's not that, that's gonna be my actual answer. But I'm gonna say like probably like Michael Myers.
Maybe.
I feel like people want to go scary, but
A fucking
witch.
witch. A wise woman.
fucking wise woman.
Why didn't we think of that?
I don't know. What was the first citywide Halloween celebration? Where was the first citywide Halloween celebration in the United States?
Citywide Halloween celebration. Okay, the first one. If we know Halloween started around 600 AD,
Citywide in the United States.
and we weren't around then.
So I'm gonna say like citywide. I'm saying I'm saying Boston,
I'm going NYC.
Minnesota,
Fucking Minnesota, dude.
Anoka, Minnesota. Don't you know?
Who's closer to that?
Who directed Nightmare Before Christmas? I know it.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Yeah.
What?
Henry Selick.
Wait, what the fuck? Google that shit right now.
I thought it was Tim Burton.
Was Tim Burton just like the producer?
He's not even related to it.
No, he made the movie.
No, he did.
Right there. Oh, Story by Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
You win. I'm done with these questions.
What? Well, who's closer to Anoka, Minnesota? New York City or Boston?
What do you think? Oh, actually,
I don't know.
it
They're
could be
pretty close to one another. So
Boston to Anoka. 1,400 miles.
it's pretty close. It all depends on which highway I hop on.
1,200.
Oh, it's actually not close at all. It's very, I have quite the distance on you.
Excuse me?
Like you had to go all the way fucking through New York State.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, shit, Boston's all over there?
Yeah. I thought it was way closer to New York City.
I thought Boston was like near, I thought Boston was where Connecticut is.
Yeah, me too.
What?
All right. Well, then I definitely win.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Dave, where can people find you? Look at this. Like, look at this. Look at this.
Underscore David Sharkey.
I just like lose this part of my body.
Is my Instagram underscore Sharky David underscore David Sharky underscore at D Shark 101 is my Twitter. And Eat of the week is went to Santora's with Ben the other day. Got this buffalo chicken pizza
Mm.
and a apple cinnamon margarita.
A apple cinnamon.
An apple cinnamon margarita.
How was that?
Fire.
Yeah.
Pizza was fire. Apple cinnamon margarita, fire. Yeah.
Nice. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Shark_photography. Halloween pictures probably coming soon because I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights tonight. I'm going to take my camera, take some pics. Regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky. And then my YouTube channel is Joe Sharky. My eat of the week. I've had a lot to eat this week. And Dave, I texted you what mine was going to be.
Yeah, bro.
And I think I'm sticking to it. So again, I had a lot to eat this week, but I'm going with, I went to the mall the other day because I had to go to the DMV and the DMV is in the mall. Walked around the mall to the food court, went to the Japanese restaurant, chicken teriyaki, double chicken, fried rice, and vegetables.
Did it taste just like the one here?
Exactly the same. It could have been the same restaurant. It was identical. The only difference being the vegetables were not quite the same. There was like really like long pieces of cabbage, whereas at the Galleria they like kind of finely chop everything.
Yeah, everything's chopped.
Yeah, there was a lot of long pieces of, which I was fine with, and the rice wasn't as good because like this is like they make your rice fresh at the Galleria. This rice had been sitting in something. They had steamed or fried rice. I got fried. It was good, but just like not as good as it could have been.
Yeah, I should
the
go get
chicken.
some of that tomorrow.
I might go
this
back.
Food court is open anymore.
Huh?
I don't even know if this food court is open.
It's open. That's the one. That's the last thing in malls to close is the food court.
I'll have to see, but I kind of want to get some tomorrow.
Slaps. Always get the double chicken.
Yeah, double chicken.
Yeah.
Always. They never
Always.
get it now.
I would always go with the Tahitian treat fruit punch beverage.
Yeah.
So
Classic
good.
Sprite for me.
Yeah, either way, whatever you get, the chicken is what the most important part, and that's
Yeah, and
so
that
good.
thing, the fucking, I mean, that place was the best. Every time we walked through there,
Free sample.
fucking orange or sesame chicken all the time, and teriyaki chicken.
Yep.
Oh, fucking Chinese, Japanese coming together to make my mouth. Oh,
Yep. Loved it. Loved every second of it. I saw that it was there and I go, oh God. I was just sitting there watching him make the chicken. He was making because the mall had just opened. It was 11 fucking o'clock in the morning, which is a weird time for the mall to open. But he was just sitting there, just fucking throwing the teriyaki sauce on there, grill steaming away. And I'm like, God damn. Also, this guy, they were like all Mexican. And I was like,
excuse me?
Yeah, they had like Spanish music in the background. They were very much, there was no Japanese person in sight. And I was like, weird, but the chicken's still good. So it was, oh God. And he offered me, I like picked it up. He goes, you're all good, boss. And I was like, hey, thanks, man. And he goes, do you want any more teriyaki sauce? And I was like, he like had a spoonful, like a ladle full of it. He was about to just lather it on there. I said no. Kind of wish
would have
I
been
said
too
yes.
much for me, I think. But
I think so, yeah. Like at some point it gets too sweet, too rich.
if he was just like if he had like a bottle of it, it was like gonna go like that, I'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah. But a ladle?
Not a deep ladle. It's like one of those like flat ladles.
It was a spoon.
Yeah, but it's not. It's bigger than a spoon.
Right.
A ladle is a spoon, but not all spoons are ladles.
Yeah, but it was the big spoon.
It was like
You know
a
that
deep.
big spoon we got?
No,
It looks like a spoon, but it's enlarged.
no.
Whatever.
It's not a spoon. It was deep, like a ladle, but it was flat, unlike a ladle. You know how ladle's like a cup.
Yeah, it's like this.
A cup. Yeah, it's like a little cup on a stick. Well, this was a metal thing, and it was like a ring that was just this, like this deep.
Oh, it was like one of those. It
Had
was
a little lip, like a measuring
that
cup.
strainer we got. You know that big strainer we got? Like,
Yeah,
you know what people put in deep fryers to take out the fucking
yeah, like
one of
that,
those.
only not wholly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
The whole
so
sauce.
more ladle than spoon.
Okay.
But anyways,
Anyway.
as to the podcast, oh God, as to the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSG POD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye-bye.
Stay safe.